All right, let's get it on.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got two running backs who are hoping for plenty of running lanes on that field today. It's Freeman's Falcons going up against Ingram's Saints.
All right, Larry, thank you. We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz.
Man, we know we're going to have to stop the running game, man. We're going to have to find an answer to that aggressive block. I don't know no answer right now, but we'll come on.
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. First carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Second down following the run. Again, it's Williams. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Here's Breeze to throw. He uncorks it for Snead. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back here.
Forcing stuff already. Come on, man. Already forcing passes. Let's go.
Ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jonathan Newsom coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was
Watch
there.
the screen.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Now back to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Quarterback hurt.
After the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. Back deep for the Saints is Ted Ginn. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Ain't no way you can get back spin
Back
like
out
that.
onto the
That's
field
crazy.
now comes the New Orleans offense. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21.
Oh, shoulder
2 yards
tear.
on the pickup there. It'll
Gone
be
for the
2nd
game.
and 8. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. And
Come on, Fleener.
is incomplete. Kobe Fleener, the tight end, his intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Yeah, he was open. He just didn't make the kick.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Defense showing blitz. Now Breeze on 3rd down. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Thomas. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. Room here to run. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Time running out here on the play clock. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Dontari Poe. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Yeah, that was dumb. I should have just went ahead and ran the ball. I didn't even know what they was going to do on that. That's a bad coaching move. Let's go. I do not like this play.
Quickly. The play clock getting low, so Sean Payton says let's take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On second down, here's Breeze. Looking left side.
Oh, that's bull crap.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Oh, that's bull. You had the whole sideline to run.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Breeze. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. They go play action with Cutler. Throw left side complete.
What is you doing? You was right there. You ran away from it. Oh, man.
It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Man, they need to give us some options. To defend against the aggressive run blocking, man. That junk ain't cool.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Now the first carry for Brian Hill. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They go play action now. Cutler. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Stephon Anthony coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And that is incomplete.
We know about his arm strength. We're all impressed. We can't help but be when he fires one. But that overthrow there, that's the thing we think that may be preventing him from being in the upper echelon of quarterbacks in the NFL.
Just the overall accuracy.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it. Overall accuracy and really lack of success in the playoffs. So for Jay Cutler, continuing to fire, trying to find a way to win more games.
And that ball shouldn't have that much damn backspin
The
on it.
results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll be knocked down sideways at the 21-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw, it's Breeze. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thomas. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, a 22.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans.
There you go, boy.
Michael Thomas, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Fumble.
And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The drive will start with a carry
Here you
by
go.
Devontae Freeman. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On 2nd down, here's Cutler. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
The Saints with an extra defensive back here on 3rd on the field.
Could they blitz?
Green 39! Green 39!
Cutler will throw.
Drop it.
And he's
Hell
going to
yeah.
hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Oh, the spin. And now running right through it.
My hand slipped off the button. We'd have got much more than that.
Very good one. 24 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
From midfield, here's Breeze. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Okay, some people call it the shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass, but this worked really well. And it's hard to do in the NFL because of the big bodies that tend to clog up the middle of the field. But the execution was excellent there, able to get it done and get upfield for big yardage.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Space to run past the 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
The Saints put up 29 points a game last year, second only to the Falcons, and they're in range to get some points on this drive as well. 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Throwing now is Breeze. This will be caught at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kobe Fleener, his second touchdown on the season. And the Saints add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Go defense. We get the ball at the half, so we need to stop.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Fumble.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Already
Watch the screen. He ain't through one yet. I know he's going to throw him. Watch the
certainly
screen.
Does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now Cutler. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. On second down, Cutler. And finding the tight end Hooper. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. The Falcons on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Cutler. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point
All
yet.
like to do is pick my man anyway.
There's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The punter
inbound
on now as he gets this one away. Here's Ginn. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Look like he blitzing.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I knew I should have went over the top. He was in cover 1.
Those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact. Able to jar it free from him and force a fourth down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, first down. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll throw on first down with Cutler. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
My apologies, Larry. I wanted to hear the report. Somebody's in a hurry, so we're going to get him right to quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So out come the Falcons now.
Come on, D. Keep it up.
Here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or do they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better.
All right.
We'll find
Come
out.
on.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now Cutler to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down. Cutler sacked. David Irving in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. The Falcons on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Detroit! Detroit! Here we go! Gun! Back there in that Philly! Here we go!
Now it's Cutler.
Good read. Good read. I didn't drop back far enough. Oh, I was looking over the middle.
As he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move.
Come on, baby. My fault, defense. Gotta call the timeout.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Here we go!
Whoa!
This time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Good D.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, Cutler.
Let's go.
Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line.
Yeah, ain't like the way they look.
And that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
I was going to go over the top, but it didn't look right, so.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Here's Breeze to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Collins. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Yep. I forced it again.
Brandon, this is a
Dumb.
He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely
Come on,
not
D.
his best
Hold him to a
ball.
field
And
goal. I
think he
messed
knew this
up.
was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now after the interception, here's Cutler.
Pick it up.
Cutler in trouble. He lost the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard
That's what I'm talking about.
line.
What part did they went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
No
him.
one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
They begin the drive with Williams. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Here's Carson, and some room to work. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Ready? Like 5. Like 50. Like 50. Opposite. 21.
Play clock winding down. Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
On second down, Williams. And he's got room. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
Ready? 5-8, 5-8. Mike 50, Mike 50.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams.
I ain't got should have ran behind the blocker, man. That was my fault.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Ready? You ready? Got three down.
What the hell going on?
Now it's Carson.
Oh.
He'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive
We ain't
line,
gonna force
they've
it.
controlled this game.
We ain't
I
gonna
don't
force
see why
it at
that
all.
trend would
We're
change
gonna throw a
now.
little screen
The Saints
pass.
on third down. They've only
If he
converted
get it,
once
he
in
get
4
it. If he
tries.
don't, we're going
This
for the
is
field
3rd
goal.
and 7.
Ready? You ready? Check.
Breeze gonna throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
Oh!
Into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And it is now 21-0. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his
Had
vision.
it.
Straight
Tick,
ahead,
tick,
peripheral.
tick, tick, tick.
Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go.
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
aggressive run blocking.
And so many different
First
types of
time he ever
guys
got it, the
rotate
whole
in
game.
on the
What he been
defensive
doing?
line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks.
Oh, man, I hope that wasn't one of my players, man.
The Falcons on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 17. On the counter.
Holding again.
And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Here's Matt Bosher now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line.
That's a big loss. We're already thin at linebacker.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't slowed them, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead. Second down following the run.
Chinese Ringo. Chinese on Ringo. Chinese on Ringo. Ready. Ready.
They run it with Carson. Big hold to the 30. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know
Let's
that
go.
everyone's
This will
going
be 3
crazy
division
on that
wins.
sideline because that drives you berserk.
We'll be
to come
8-0
off the
after
field,
this game.
not really move the ball well.
Good
As you
first
said, not
half
even
to
get
the
to the
start
red
of the
zone,
season.
let alone, not even put points on the board.
Let's go.
They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Freeman again. A big hit. Knocked down sideways. Looks to be right around the 40. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone.
Dang, you don't score. I sure wanted to shut out. Come on, we'll settle for 3, though. Come on, D.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5. Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Freeman. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll run for it. It's Freeman.
He barely got it.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. So it'll be 1st down here after the run. Now they'll look to throw it with Cutler. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Ooh, long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
All right, here we go.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'll be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
So still 7 yards to go here on 3rd down. It's 3rd and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal.
Another stop on 3rd down, and this defense still hasn't allowed a touchdown to this point.
Yeah, get on the
so
board.
Out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the kick is good, so they avoid the shutout, but still a tough one to swallow here. They only post 3 points, and this game is over. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to...
Fourth go. Backup running backs, third and fourth string. Yeah, that was just a straight force. And it's killing these quarterbacks, though. Took him out. Then we went to work on Cutler. That's coverage. Good D. Can't leave, can't go on Mike over there by himself. I don't care what cornerback you got. There's fun over there getting that work. Ain't that true fun? Yep, getting that work. Breeze with the shovel. Killing it. We ain't through yet. Another force pass. Let's see. Was I throwing at the Fleener? Man, I should have been throwing it to the receiver. Yeah. The weird nearly killed Cutler. Bam! Sit your dumb ass down. Right on the ball. Cutback, boy.